Hey there, guys. I got this old Sears generator from my friend. The Sears looks like Sears and Roebuck. Don't see a date or anything, but this was in their trailer. They wanted to get rid of it, and so they gave it to me, and they knew I was into this type of thing, so they just gave it to me. And right now it has an issue. It has no spark, and so I'll go ahead and I'll try to film that for you guys here. So go ahead and put that right there, and I'll pull it over. I don't know if you can see that. Go ahead and pull it over, and there's nothing. So what I'm going to do, and this doesn't have any sort of kill switch. I know for a fact it has no sort of kill switch because it's got this little metal tab here which kills it. And I know the spark plug isn't bad because I also did the same thing with a screwdriver and it was fine. This is a Tecumseh engine. So it's a Tecumseh. You can tell because of the way that it is. My first thing was the choke lever, how it looks kind of like an arrow. So that was my first sign. My second sign was up under here. It's got this funky this bowl here. My Sears ST16 has that same little bowl thing. And then I think that might have been it. I think there was just those two, but I'm probably not going to be filming the entire video. But my next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the flywheel and I'm going to try and get spark. Alright, I got the flywheel cover pulled off. So I'm sure that this is a point system. So I'm going to wind up pulling this flywheel off. This should be relatively easy to get this thing running because he didn't have any gas in here, and so I figure it should probably be good. Although there is a little bit of rust right on there, so I guess we will see. So yeah, I will bring you back when I got this flywheel pulled off. Alright, I got the flywheel puller on the pulley, or flywheel puller on the flywheel, and I got it tightened up. I'm going to give it some wax and see if it pops loose here. Yep. Wow, that was violent. That was a very, very violent one. Alright. One tap, and it did it. So we'll go ahead and we'll see what this looks like under here. The chances are pretty high that the points are just going to be corroded. Here, let me get two hands in there. There we go. Yep, there's all that. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clean those contacts as well. Just because I'm in here. Alrighty, I figured it out. It is points. So, here are the points. And then that little fleece piece actually looks very clean. That's the condenser. I'm hoping that's not bad. Otherwise, I'll have to find one of them. But it does look like the points are a little bit corroded. So I'm going to go ahead and clean those up. And I'll see what happens. Alrighty. Got the flywheel cover back on. I'm going to check and see if this has spark. Hopefully you guys do not fall off. But watch right there on the spark plug. Hopefully you guys don't fly off. Alright. Watch very closely. Yep. We got spark. I'm going to have to look up how old this is. It's starting to get late. So I might have to call it quits. See you guys in the morning. But I'm going to look up how old this thing could be. So I'm going to take a bunch of pictures and everything. And yeah, I'm going to bolt this thing the rest of the way up. And yep. Alright, it's morning. I'm going to try and put some fuel straight down the spark plug hole. Alright, I got some 2-stroke fuel in here that'll help lube up the cylinder. Not going to put too much. I don't want to flood out that cylinder, just a little bit. So we'll go ahead, we'll put that in there. Then we'll pop this spark plug back in here. And I will bring you back once I get it in there. Alrighty, got the spark plug back in. I'm going to sit you guys right here. We'll see if this thing starts up. Muffler's pointing right in my face, but that's alright. Oh. Oh. It popped, didn't start though. Alright, I'm going to pull that spark plug again. We're going to add some more gas to it. See if it starts up. I don't know if you were able to see that, but it was smoking a little bit, so that's good. Hopefully I didn't just flood it out. I don't think I did. Okay. Go do that. I don't believe in putting starting fluid in something unless you need to get some sort of prime in a pressurized fuel system. I just don't believe in that because it's really bad for your engine. So I just don't do that type of thing. So I'll set you guys right there. Try and start it up again. There you go. It ran. I got some gas in the tank. Let's see if it'll start and stay running now. Choke. Let's try to put some gas straight in there. I'm gonna say it has a clogged jet, and it's not making power either. I got this light plugged in. I don't know why it just shut off there. Interesting. Well, it ran. I'm gonna go take this outside because it's making a mess in the barn. Alright, after starting it and running it on the can for a while, I decided I'm gonna have to pull this carb, so I'll go ahead and start doing that. That looks to be half-inch maybe? No, that's too big. 7/16. Yep, 7/16. Now, you gotta remember, since this is an American product, everything's gonna be in standard. So that's just something that you're gonna have to keep in mind while you're working on an American product. It's gonna all be in standard. While I'm sure you could get some metric stuff to work, it would just be better to use standard. Whoever put this exhaust on here definitely did not have carburetor work in mind when they did it, because that bolt is just, it's in there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that out right now. Yeah, I'll come back to you guys when I get the carb off. Alright, I was able to loosen the exhaust and move it out of the way, and I was able to get this off. So let's start by taking this bowl off. I gotta go get the tool. I'm not sure what size it is, so I'm just gonna grab a bunch of wrenches and hope I find the right size. I do not think I grabbed the right size. No, I did not. Dang. Very entertaining, huh? There it is. Alrighty. Crack this thing loose. Alrighty. It's loose. Now let's see what comes out here. pretty long screw there. Oh yeah. That's pretty bad. Oh, that's what was in there. Lots of junk. Alright, I'm going to take some time and try to clean this thing up. So that's what was in the bowl there. All that stuff, everything you see in there, that's all rust. It's all rust. And I think I know where the culprit is. The bowl, I cleaned the bowl. Bowl looks okay. But I think the culprit was right in there. I can see a little bit of rust in there. So I removed the seat, and I'm going to take my special little brush here, little tiny brushes, and I'm going to go ahead and just get it in there and just clean it up. And clean that up. I'll try to get the biggest one in there. Try to clean this guy up. And next up, I'm going to move on to the jets. Now, I don't have anything fancy like a, forget exactly what it's called, hypersonic cleaner, I think it's called, supersonic, something like that. I don't have one of those, so I'm basically I'm just going to clean this the best I can. I have a MIG, this tip cleaner for a MIG welder. It's got really tiny little bores in it, so I'm going to use that. Alright, the carb's all back together. The seals were all still good, the float works and everything, so I'm going to go ahead and go put it back on the generator and see if I can get this thing to run best. It'll start right up. Some choke. Wait, I am dumb. Governor arm needs to be attached. Whoopsie! Let's try it now. There you go. Run absolutely perfect. I don't know what to say. Next one is going to be getting power to it. I'm going to have to look up how I can excite the generator head because I already tested that. It didn't really want to work, so I guess I'll see. I had it running for a bit, long enough to get the oil hot because I'm about to do this oil change, and the motor excited itself, so that means I don't have to go in there and excite it. It just came right back, and now it can run electrical. I have yet to check out these two plugs. I think the only thing that I have that has that plug is my camper, and so I don't really have much of a way to test that. What I could do is get an adapter and put it on there and plug that in and just do it like that, but you know, I'm going to do the oil change and I'm going to put it together the rest of the way, and then I'm going to clean it up, get an air filter, and then I'm going to try and use it a bit and then maybe sell it. So, alright, I'm going to do a quick little startup video of it now that I got it running real nice. Put the choke on, pull this pull cord. Burning off some stuff that I sprayed on it. That's why it's smoking like that. It's super consistent. It runs great. We made this cart for this generator, and the cart works really well. So the generator is all wrapped up, and now we just gotta sell it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.